is, y'all, and welcome to another episode of Blurbs. Come take the shot. That's good. It's Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday night football as well, but it's also Herb Remembers. And with that being said, let's go back to 1999, one of my favorite all-time movies. Honestly, it's up there with Endgame, Godfather, but this one to me is special because yes, I love football. Yes, I love acting. Yes, I love drama. Yes, I love everything that has to do with a great movie. And this great movie is Any Given Sunday. 4 years ago, the Motto's Miami Sharks were on top. Now, his team is struggling with 3 consecutive losses, sliding attendance, and aging heroes, particularly a 39-year-old quarterback, Jack Caproni. Off the field, the Motto is struggling with a failed marriage and his estranged children, and is now on a collision course with Christina Pagliacci, the young president co-owner of the Sharks organization. The reason why I love this movie so much, and I'm telling you why you should go and watch this, because this is as real as it gets when it comes to football, and professional football, to be exact. I mean, you have coaches and ownership beefing with each other. You have players beefing with each other over positions. You have players just doing whatever they can to just make money and don't even care about the sport. They just want the fame. You have owners and doctors sabotaging players' careers just to save money. You have the drugs, alcohol, the women. The list just goes on and on and on. And that's what I love about this movie. The other reason why I love this movie so much is because Oliver Stone put together a great cast. Honestly, when you look at it, it's actually one of the best probably put together. I mean, you had Al Pacino, who's my favorite actor of all time. You have Jamie Foxx. You have Cameron Diaz. You have Dennis Quaid. You have LL Cool J. And you have James Woods. Not to mention, you also have NFL legends in this movie as well. Players like Jim Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Dick Butkus, Y.A. Tittle, Pat Toomey, Warren Moon, Johnny Unitas, Ricky Waters, Emmitt Smith, Terrell Owens, Irvin Fry. The list goes on. I'm telling you, this is authentic football when you think about it. Because, I mean, you're getting every aspect from every single player who's played for this game, and it's just amazing. Now, there's a few things about this movie that I need to talk about. This first one in particular, yeah, it was real life drama. How you say? Well, let's start off with this. There was real life tension between Jamie Foxx and LL Cool J that turned into beef that eventually turned into an altercation on this movie set. And I don't remember how it actually started, but eventually it got to a boiling point where Jamie Foxx was supposed to fake punch LL Cool J, but actually connected, and tensions just boiled over. It was a real live fight in the actual scene. And Oliver Stone is just sitting back looking like, yeah, keep that shit. Now, eventually, LL and Jamie Foxx will buddy up at the end. I think at least about a couple years later. They squashed it. Everything is cool. So I love to see that. Now, I think it needs to be said that although this was a great movie, James Woods is a fucking gem. I mean, his comedic timing, and I mean, him being so serious, it's just like, my man. You know, I can't even talk about it. Just watch.
Anything can happen.
They need you back. Cherubini's down.
Cherubini? What, he fell off the bench? Try an animal. How do I give a shit? Yeah, Ollie, you are actually one of the few relatives that I can stomach, but you're the internist. I'm the orthopedist, remember? Bone, muscle, joint, me. Runny nose, diarrhea, gonorrhea, pink eye. You. Got it? Thanks. Courtney, let's go.
No, I'm gonna stay here, Harvey.
What?
Please.
Perfect. Fuck. Okay, stay here and get... Butt fucked by 12 Neanderthals, bitch.
He's a fucking gem. Now, lastly, I feel this needs to be said because, in my opinion, the movie was great already. But this one scene in particular is honestly the greatest sports scene I have ever seen. I don't care what you say as far as any other movie. I know that there's some good sports movies out there, but nothing takes this one scene. And if you know it, you know. But if you don't know, I'm not going to play the whole entire footage, but check out, in my opinion, the greatest actor to ever do it. Watch this scene.
When you get old in life, things get taken from you. I mean, that's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff. You find out life's this game of inches. So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. Hell yeah. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that inch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is. The 6 inches in front of your face. Now, I can't make you do it. You gotta look at the guy next to you. Look into his eyes. Now, I think you're gonna see a guy who will go that inch with you. Hell yeah. You're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows when it comes down to it, you're gonna do the same for him. Hell yeah. That's a team, gentlemen. Hell yeah. And either we heal now as a team, or we will die as individuals. That's football, guys. That's all it is. Now, what are you gonna do?
My man Al Pacino is the GOAT, man. I'm telling you. Yo, I want to run through a fucking wall right after. Oh, my God. Oh, yo, you cannot tell me that you're ready to run through a wall for Coach D'Amato at this point. I'm telling you, phenomenal. I don't care what nobody says. And with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Herb's Blurbs. This is seriously, in my top 3 all-time movies that's ever been made. I don't care what nobody says. It's the drama, it's football, it's everything to me. I love this movie. I mean, you could just go on Amazon and look it up. It should be there. You can look it up on YouTube as well. I'm telling you, you're going to thoroughly enjoy this movie if you have not seen this. And if you've seen this movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And with that being said, guys, like, share, subscribe on all social media platforms, on Sports and Whiskey and Blurbs and Whiskey. And with that being said, come take the shot.